Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný. Today I have for you another brilliant chess game coming from chess history and another reason why it's good to remember Robert James Fischer as one of the greatest chess player ever. Robert James Fischer playing this game with white pieces and his opponent is Julio Bolbochán playing with black pieces. This game was played on 1962 and after move e5, d5 square is a typical weakness. And that's another reason why I believe that it's good to follow this game till end, because you will see how Bobby Fischer is playing typical position with weakness on a d5. Of course, white's queen on d4 is under attack and this queen is going to d3. After bishop e7, first interesting and important move is g5, because knight on f6 is important defender of d5 square. White is happy to see this knight moving away from f6 square and this knight went to d7. Of course, from d7 is 2 away from d5 and white is happy to see such a passive knight on d7. Now it's interesting and double-edged move waiting for us, because Bobby played move bishop e3 and looks like g5 pawn is for free. It's not for free, but it's important to understand, or it's important to evaluate this variation at the end. You know, because nearly everybody can see long variation, but not everybody has a technique how to understand what's happened at the end of the variation, because of course I'm speaking about this position. Black is taking on g5 once, twice, white is taking on d6, and what do you think about this position? Okay, I'm going to play this variation right now. So once on g5, second times, and now black's king in the middle of the board is in a big danger. So makes sense that black should go to e7 and after this exchange knight e5 and long castle. And that's exactly position what I'm looking for. If you believe that white's got nice advantage, you're right. And maybe this is not easy position to play if you are black. And of course, if black is playing against Bobby Fischer, maybe that's nearly a lost position, because white's got everything. Brilliant knight on d5 activity, open position, and black's got only difficulties. I think that this is a reason why black decided to not play this position, and maybe he hopes for more. So I'm coming back to our main game, but let's remember this position, how knight on d5 is a strong and great piece, because this knight will be hero of this game later on. So after move bishop e3, black played knight c5, of course attacking queen on d3 and pawn on e4. That's a nice job of him, but a big disadvantage of this move is that this knight is too far from d5 square, and what's going on is everything on d5. So this is a typical mistake, but okay, white played a queen d2, bishop e6, a long and short castle, and now f3. It's important to see that on e6 is the last defender of d5 square. And imagine this position without this bishop. I'm going to help you. So d5 is the big and huge weakness, and if white's knight is jumping to d5, this knight is nearly winning knight. So now the plan for white is how to eliminate this bishop. And the first move was played f3. Now, because white's king is maybe in a danger, white came to b1 and now h4. Of course, the idea behind this move is not only attack against black's king, but the biggest idea is to play bishop h3 and maybe to exchange defender of d5 square. So after move b5 and bishop h3, it's a mistake to play knight b6. One exchange on b6, knight d5, and it's hard to take this knight, because if white is taking knight on d5, is losing exchange on c8. So knight d5 is doing good job, and maybe after a queen d8 is exchange, and black is losing a pawn. And if black is losing this pawn, maybe he's losing whole game. So maybe for this reason and for this variation, black decided to take immediately bishop on h3, and I'm sure that after this exchange, of course, white will take knight on b6 and play knight d5. I think that white is winning since now. This knight on d5 is doing a great job, attacking everything everywhere, and for black is impossible to challenge this knight. Bishop on e7 is too passive, and knight on d5 is too active, that Bobby Fischer after this game said that he believed that he is winning since now. So it's good to remember this position, because there was everything of what white was hoping for. Knight on d5 is doing winning job. So queen d8, and now the worst white's placed piece is this rook, and it's only worse because here is a pawn on f3. So let's free this rook and let's play another good move f4. And now this rook has a open roads to a3, since where should attack weak pawn on a6, or to semi-open file on c3, and one day should go this rook to c7 or d3 and attack on pawn on d6. It's a mistake now to take pawn on d6 immediately because of move rook d8. So every time we have to be careful, and the best advice how to play nearly winning position is to play slowly. Don't hurry, enjoy your position and play slowly. Make sure that you are winning what you have to win. So after move f4, exchange, now queen f5. That's a small joke, because white knows that black will not exchange these queens, because if yes, there is a check. And of course, black is losing whole game. So black has to be much more passive. And for example, it's a mistake to go rook d8, because there is a fork on b6. It's nice to follow this knight, because this knight is doing great job on d5, and nearly every move is there threats. And for this reason, this knight is nearly winning white's piece. So let's come back, because black played rook c d8, and now rook a3. So white is attacking pawn on a6. Now is going rook c3, going to open c file. And now after move g6, queen g4, queen d7, white is not happy to exchange the queens. You know, if you are attacking black's king, if you have advantage, if you are not under attack, why to exchange the queens? Why to help your opponent? And Bobby was right, because he played queen f3 with a big threat rook c7. So, okay, let's play this move, and now it's a mistake to play rook c8. Why? Because after this exchange, there's still the same fork on b6. What a beautiful knight on d5. So queen e6, and now rook c7 and rook e8, knight f4 and rook d5. And let's watch this position. Black played queen h8, and let's enjoy the difference between white's best placed pieces and black terrible placed pieces. You know, that's a winning advantage, and that's exactly position where you are sure that white outplayed black. And now only we are waiting for a final attack. So h3, h6, don't hurry. Play slowly your position, make sure that you are winning. And now white took on h6, h5 is going to open position, because the best way how to win the game is checkmate our opponent's king, and h5 is going to open position, and bishop g5, and now Bobby Fischer is going to sack a knight. Of course, why this variation is working will show us this example. So in case black is taking knight, is check on f7, another exchange, and now rook h5, and black is losing here everything. So let's come back, because after bishop g5 it came to exchange on g6, and now queen b3. Beautiful move, and I'm enjoying this position because Bobby is playing without any mercy. He is playing for victory, and black is only hoping, but no chance, no way that black will survive. So yes, black won a piece, but check on e5, and he lost everything, because our variation will tell us that this is the best time to resign. Here is a check, and here is a checkmate. So that was a brilliant performance of great Bobby Fischer. I hope that you enjoyed this game, and I'm happy that we had a chance to remember Bobby Fischer and one of his brilliant chess game. At the end of this video, thank you very much for your time, attention, likes or follows, and I believe I will see you soon in our another YouTube chess video. See you soon, take care, and see you soon. Thank you, bye bye.